Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone today? I know it's 9:30 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of start this. I was testing my StreamYard out and testing out my new equipment and my new mic and things of that nature to see how it works. Let's see. Hi, how are you? Hey, Pastor Nate, how are you? How are you this morning? How are you doing? Look, I'm testing out my equipment to see how it works. I'm trying to do some live streaming and go live. So, can you hear me on my mic? I am up early. I actually came over to the church today. We have some children here, and what we're doing is we're giving out candy bags for the kids and adults for everybody for this week. So that's what we're doing. All right. I see people trickling in. They're coming in slowly but surely. Let me see who else we have here. How's your friend doing, Pastor Nate, while we're here by ourselves? Okay. Good morning. Good morning to those that are coming in. Those that are here, welcome, welcome. He is a mess, but I love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's a cute and cuddly type. Okay, so I might as well do this while I'm here. I just wanted to have a little discussion today about domestic violence and Breast Cancer Awareness Month because people don't realize that October. They realize October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but they don't realize that October is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And with so much foolishness going on, Seems like everybody is just acting a fool. So I'm thinking about our wonderful world of YouTube. Let me grab this. These are the bags that I gave out last week. Show you care. Be aware. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things that we talked about. And we discussed what is domestic violence. A lot of people don't even know what domestic violence is. It is violence in YouTube. It's a lot of violence in YouTube. And a lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of people on YouTube with mental illnesses. And a lot of this stuff triggers these people. Hence, those folks that's going out shooting up synagogues and things of that nature, they're being triggered by a lot of this rhetoric here on YouTube. A lot of people don't think so, but it is. And people don't know that domestic violence is the willful intimidation, physical assault, battery, sexual assault, and or other abusive behavior as part of a systematic pattern of power and control perpetrated by one intimate partner against another. And people don't realize when you say an intimate partner against another, that could be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, husband, wife, mother, daughter, parent, children, grandparent abuse. All of that is part of domestic violence. You have to have an intimate relationship with somebody. And what you see a lot of times is folks are just out here acting a whole fool, and they really need to get it together. I pulled up some statistics just for South Carolina. 41.5% of South Carolinian women and 17.4% of South Carolinian men experience intimate partner physical violence, intimate partner sexual violence, and or partner stalking in their lifetimes. So people don't realize that stalking and things of that nature is also part of this craziness. They don't realize that it's part of the craziness. And people just, a lot of people don't realize that it's not just women who get bullied and stalked and have domestic violence perpetrated against them. Women are perpetrating it against men too, which is crazy. So I just don't know what to think and say about these folks. Thank you, Sandra. So, and a lot of people, they think it's just men doing it to women, but they don't realize that women are bullying men. Women are doing domestic violence to men. And that's not a good thing. I always tell the kids that I used to deal with and I used to teach, everybody keep their hands to themselves, and you don't have to worry about people putting their hands on you. So I'm going to tell you guys, in 2011, South Carolina had the highest rate of women murdered by men in the U.S., which was more than double the national average. And in 2012, it had the second highest rate of women murdered by men. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of South Carolina. I mean, this is crazy. It has ranked in the top 10 states for the rate of femicide in each of the past 17 years. Good God. And on a single day in 2014, the domestic violence program served 390 victims. Good gracious. I know, Pastor Nate, you're right. I am covered. I am covered. And I believe that. Because you got to believe that when you see stats like this. Because they say 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men in the United States have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. That's just crazy. And on one typical day, domestic violence hotlines receive approximately 21,000 calls. Whew. That's like 15 calls every minute. Oh my God, that's a lot of domestic violence going on. And then when abusers have access to firearms, that increase the risk of intimate partner femicide at least 5-fold. Oh my God. It increased 41-fold. Oh my God. 72% of all murder suicides involve an intimate partner, and 94% of the victims of these crimes are female. That's a sad number. Sad number. I don't know. That's a sad number. That's a lot of people that are getting, um, that are involved in domestic violence. Could you imagine as much? Oh my gracious. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see some warning signs that your partner might be on a road to being a domestic violent person, a domestic abuser. If they checking your cell phones, your emails, or social networks without your permission, that's a red flag, y'all. Extreme jealousy or insecurity, that's a red flag. Constant belittling or put downs. Let me see. Explosive tempers, physically inflicting pain or hurt in any way. Constant mood swings towards you and making false accusations. And the big one is they try to isolate you from your friends and family, and you have possessiveness, telling someone what they can and cannot do, or repeatedly pressuring you to have sex. All warning signs. All warning signs. All I can say is be careful out there, y'all. Domestic violence is real. The other thing is, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let me see. Most women who are 50 to 74 should have a screening or a mammogram every year. You know what? A lot of couples do deal with mental illness, insecurity, and jealousy. You right, Pastor Nate. And by them doing that, it just looks bad. It's just a bad situation all the way around when you have people doing that type of thing. People need to learn themselves. If you find out who you are, you don't have to worry about the doxing and the bullying and things of that nature. Sounds like somebody just came up. I'm at church, y'all. That's why I was looking like this. I'm not in my house. I'm actually at church. Like I said, I came to church, but it sounded like somebody just drove up. They probably come to see what I'm doing because they got cameras in here. So they probably coming to be nosy. They know if I got a key. Come on. But breast cancer awareness. Cancer is a disease which cells in the body grow out of control. Mm. You know what? That is why a lot of people have a lot of domestic violence because they're in relationships. They're damaged and they're not healed, and they're not getting healed. They're not trying to be healed. They're not trying to go about doing anything to get healed. They're not going to seek anybody. And I'm not talking about going to see your cousin TT or your cousin, or sometimes you can't even go see the pastor. Sometimes you need to go seek some professional help, somebody that's trained and expert in this situation. You're right, hurt people do hurt people. And a lot of times what I find out is that people just not doing what they need to do. Like I said, to do self-care. You need to take care of self. Then you'll be able to, you need to be able to take care of self. Then you'll be able to go into a relationship, heal, whole, um, feeling better about yourself. So I'm just going to say this. Remember, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in breast cancer, please, ladies, men, do your self-exam because men can get breast cancer as well as women. Do your self-exams. After you do your self-exams, make sure you go and get, if you feel anything, go to the doctor and make sure that you get your mammograms, get your screenings for breast cancer. And let me see. If you're able to get the hormone test, get that. And just check yourselves out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you can't afford a mammogram, you can call the CDC's National Breast Cancer and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program to learn more. You can call 1-800-CDC-INFO. And I'm going to put that in there. For free breast exam info, call 1-800-CDC-INFO. That's for free breast exam information. And you know what? If you know somebody that's dealing with domestic violence, let me see. The National Domestic Violence Hotline. And the reason I'm putting these numbers out there because somebody need them. 1-800-799-SAFE. So that's for a free breast exam. You can call that number. And then for the National Domestic Violence Hotline, folks can give that number, those folks a call. Well, you guys, I'm getting off of here because I see it's been about 20 minutes and I need to take care of this candy for these kids. All right? Well, holla at you later. Peace. As my mom always says, live, love, and laugh. And as my dad always says, Lord, make me a blessing to be a blessing. All right? Y'all have a good day.